Hello everyone, this is Secret Place Comics back with another tutorial. We're gonna be discussing drawing a character from scratch. Drawing a character from the first stage to the last stage. And as I'm sketching here, I'm just doing a rough sketch of the head. And if you want a tutorial on how to draw the face, you can go on my previous videos. You're gonna see some face drawing tutorials. And yeah, so that's actually what I started with the basics, and making sure that I put the eyes, the nose, the lips, the ears, the hair, and the clothing. Just doing the basic sketch right now. And in order to master this basic sketch, you really have to practice a lot. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of understanding of anatomy and the face, and drawing faces from different angles and such. And right here, I'm just doing a sketch, and after doing the sketch, I went to the inking phase where I inked carefully. I actually inked carefully. I'm actually using Procreate, and there's a manga brush that I downloaded online, and it was really good because it had that manga feeling to it when I started to use it, when I started to use the ink, and it was really helpful. Honestly, it really was. And as I was inking it, I was actually very careful because I was actually drawing Spider Gwen, and I wanted to make sure that I got her hair right, the ears, the hair and the eyes and everything right. Although I basically drew this character in my own style, I didn't make it look exactly like the actual artwork, but I incorporated my own style into this artwork, into this piece. And mind you, as I was drawing this sketch, I had a reference which was a 3D model reference. The reason why I had a 3D model reference was because of the final stage. I actually wanted to make the coloring look right after the inking phase. But apart from that, this was basically drawn through observation. I had to look at Spider Gwen as a reference in order to get it right. This was actually a very fun piece because normally I don't draw fan artworks. I don't actually do that, to be honest. So now we're gonna move on to the coloring phase. So what I did here for the coloring is that I always lay down flat colors. I do flat colors first. Flat colors come first for me because it just lays the basics down for me. It makes it easy. And sometimes I go a little bit on the saturated side. I don't try to go too much on the gray side. And if you don't know what the difference between gray and saturated is when the colors pop out more. Gray is when the color is a little bit faded. You understand? And I might talk about color in another video because it's a whole entire subject by itself. And so I was trying to mess with the light, and I placed the light on the left side of a face because I understand lighting and how light bounces on an object, and it casts a shadow on the other side, the opposite side of the light. You understand? So that's what I did. And I actually used an app called Handy, and I lit it a 3D model, and I used it as a reference, to light Spider Gwen, and it actually came out good. I was able to light everything accurately, and it looked really, really good. I actually like the way the piece came out. I did my own twist to it, to the character. I would actually like to see my character animated. This version of Spider Gwen animated because it looks so good. For real, like, check this out. This looks really, really good. And I'll probably be doing more, fan art of Marvel and DC characters because it seems really fun to actually do them, to be honest. Yeah, so I laid down the flat colors, then I added some lighter shades of the skin tone and another light shade again. So I did for the skin tone, I did 3 colors. For the lips, I did about 2 to 3 colors. And I use 2 to 3 colors to shade everything, like the air. a darker shade of blonde, and a lighter shade of blonde, a blonde yellow, like the earth suit, a darker shade of gray blue, and a lighter shade of gray blue, and another lighter shade. So I use like 2 to 3 colors to make everything show itself. Yeah, so coloring is not too complicated when you simplify it, break it down. And that ends this tutorial for today. If you find this video helpful, you can subscribe for more content. Take care, and I'll be back with another one.